2016, when crude oil prices crashed, which is the main source of foreign exchange earnings for Nigeria, when the economy went into recession with a negative GDP growth of 1.6%. By way of response, the government of Nigeria quickly crafted the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan for 2017 to 2020, which implementation helped our country to exit recession and put the economy on the path of growth, which saw us consistently growing in 12 consecutive quarters. Economic historians may therefore want to attach Nigeria's recent planning cycle to another major global event, as we are facing now. In the face of COVID-19 and also the crash in the crude oil price in the international market, has seen great economies around the world experiencing recession. And this includes the United States of America, Japan, China, Russia, and in Africa, South Africa, Ghana, and Nigeria, going into recession in 2020. Although the two last national plans are on their way out by the end of this year, the question that will be and remain on the lips of Nigerians, which we must be ready to provide answers to with little or no prompting as we progress with the preparation of the successor plan, is how much of the plans have been used to transform Nigerian economy. As the National Steering Committee for the preparation of these new plans, we must therefore strive to give hope to the great citizens of this country with the quality of plans that we come up with. Let me also remind us that immediately after independence in 1960, Nigeria adopted the National Development Planning as a strategy to unleash infrastructure development in all parts of the country. This resulted in the development of the four first indigenous national development plans, which covered the periods 1962 to 1985. All of these four plans had the same objectives, and these objectives include achieving self-sufficiency in economic growth, improving the standard of living of the citizens, enhancing per capita income, reducing unemployment and poverty levels, diversifying the economy, balancing development across regions, and indigenizing economic activities. These plans were followed by policy plans such as the Structural Adjustment Program, the 3-year rolling plans, the Vision 2020, the National Economic Empowerment Strategy Needs, the 7-point agenda, the Transformation Agenda, and the ERGP. The implementation of these plans by various regimes have contributed to the level of development that we have attained today in the country. As a nation, we have another opportunity to develop another plan from which government policies will be derived from, at least in the next decade. Clearly, and from all indications, the objective of the plans have not significantly changed from the previous ones. It is all about diversifying the economy, expanding our revenue base, reducing poverty, increasing wealth, and also creating jobs. To achieve these objectives and also to play a significant role in the global markets, the plans must pay serious attention to the development of infrastructure and the reducing the cost of production of goods and services in Nigeria. Already, the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, the AFCFTA agreement, has been signed by African countries. This has opened a vista of competition within Africa. The African continent is gradually becoming borderless. It is only the countries that plan and translate their plans into action that are likely to get the greatest impact. To this end, I want to envisage that the new plans will also focus on addressing these binding constraints that have impeded the much desired industrialization and transformation of our economy. Emphasis should therefore be placed on technology acquisition and adaptation, research and development, as well as the macroeconomic framework. which we have identified as the important growth drivers for growth and revenue. Most important also, the new plans must seek to facilitate improving product complexity and mapping in order to acquire greater market share for our country of the product complexity space within the African region and also in the wider international business space to actually diversify our revenue base. We must also be able to ensure that we use the new plans to work towards attaining global agendas such as the Sustainable Development Goals and the AU Agenda 2063, as well as the ECOWAS agenda. This we have to do to make Nigeria to continue to stand tall in the Committee of Nations. Finally, various regions in the country, in the recent times, have been pursuing different economic cooperation within their zones. I therefore want to urge us all that the new plans that we are making should take into consideration the comparative advantages available in these regional blocks to build a viral Nigeria. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your kind attention.